Traffic lights stuck on red. Nobody waiting anymore. I stood at the crosswalk longer than I needed to. Not because of traffic, because of habit. The neon sign above the corner store flickered like it was tired of existing. Red, then half red, then almost nothing. A bus passed without stopping. A taxi slowed down, then changed its mind. The city felt like it was thinking too hard about where to go next. My shoes were already wet from earlier rain. Cold pavement sticking to every step I took. A couple argued quietly under an awning. Their voices never rising above street noise, but still heavy enough to feel. I didn't cross, I just waited, like the light owed me an answer. Red light, hold still, broken time, no will. Keep waiting through the night, under broken light. Red glow, fade slow, nobody really knows. Keep moving through the pain, do it all again. A delivery rider stopped beside me, checked his phone, shook his head, then laughed for no reason that made sense. He didn't say anything, just adjusted his helmet and rode off into the intersection. I watched him disappear between headlights, like he knew something I didn't. The crosswalk beat finally started, that annoying sound that means now or never. Still I didn't move, not because I was scared, because I wasn't ready. There's a difference people don't talk about. A street musician across the road packed up his guitar like even the night had finished. Listen, red light, hold still, broken time, no will. Keep waiting through the night, under broken light. Red glow, fade slow, nobody really knows. Keep moving through the pain, do it all again. Eventually the light changed without warning. No celebration, no meaning, just a switch. I crossed slowly. Halfway through I realized nobody was actually watching. That's the strange part. You think the world is waiting for your decision, but it keeps moving either way. On the other side, the street felt the same, just different direction. The neon sign flickered one last time and went out like it finally gave up trying to be seen. I kept walking forward, not sure where the night ended, or if it did. Red light still burns, every step never learns. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Red light, lost sound, feet still on the ground. Keep pushing through the fear, nothing stays here. Red light, one last run, underneath, no sun. Keep walking through the dark, still chasing a spark. Crosswalk empty, neon finally died. Train tunnel echo. One last light flickers. I stood alone on the subway platform long after the rush was gone. The air smelled like metal and old rain, the kind of smell that sticks to your clothes without asking permission. Tracks below kept humming like something still alive underground. The station lights buzzed overhead, not bright, not warm, just enough to see that nobody else was coming. A cleaning cart rolled slowly past the far end of the platform. The worker didn't look up, just kept pushing like time had a schedule he wasn't part of. I checked the map on the wall, even though I already knew the road. Habit more than need. Last life underground, empty tracks, no sound.
Keep waiting through the night.
Under fading light. Last train, no name, everything feels the same.
Keep moving through the dark.
Searching for a spark. The train finally arrived without announcement. Just the wind before it appeared. Doors open like they were tied to. Inside was half empty. Seats marked by stories I'll never know. A man in a hoodie stared at the floor like it had answers. A woman leaned against the window watching her reflection instead of the tunnel. Nobody spoke, even silence felt structure. The train moved again, slow at first and faster, like it remembered where it was supposed to go. Last light underground, empty tracks, no sound.
Keep waiting through the night.
Under fading light. Last train, no name, everything feels the same.
Keep moving through the dark.
Searching for a spark. At each station fewer people got on, and even fewer got off. The city above disappeared into layers of concrete and distance. I watched my reflection in the window flicker between stations, like two versions of me taking turns existing. One going home, one just moving. I wasn't sure which one I was anymore. The announcement came too late to matter. My stop already passing behind us, but I stayed seated anyway. Not because I had nowhere to go, but because for a moment moving felt easier than deciding. Swallowed the train. Only echoes left behind. Coins dropping. Machines already awake. I walked into the laundromat at midnight with a bag full of silence. The kind of silence that comes from a long day. You don't want to talk about rows of machines spinning like they never get tired. Lights flickering just slightly above the ceiling, like even electricity was doing overtime. I fed coins into the slot one by one, listening to each drop echo inside the metal body. Clink, 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 like counting time instead of money. A guy in the corner was watching this close spin without blinking, like if he looked away, something important would disappear. Nobody spoke, just machines talking for everyone. Spin slow, round and round, lost time, spin sound. Keep waiting through the night, under neon light. Spin slow, don't stop, life moves, tick tock. the wall, watching socks and shirts disappear into motion. Funny how dirty things go in, and nobody knows what comes out cleaner. A woman next to me folded arms, staring at a timer that felt too slow, or maybe too honest. Time always feels different when you're watching it directly. I check my phone, no messages worth opening, so I put it back in my pocket and listen to the machines and spin slow, round and round. Lost time, spinning sound. Keep waiting through the night, under neon light. Spin slow, don't stop, life moves. Tick tock, keep breathing through the load, walking down the road. By the time the cycles ended, the room felt quieter than when I arrived, like something had been taken out of it. Not just clothes, but weight. I pulled warm fabric from the drum, steam rising under fluorescent lights. Everything's softer now, even my thoughts. Outside the street was empty, but it didn't feel empty anymore. Just waiting, like everything else in this city. After midnight, been slow. Spin slow, life resets, no regrets, no debts. Keep moving through the haze, through these endless days. Spin slow, let it be, nothing stays permanently. Keep walking through the blue, tomorrow comes for you. Spin slow, one more turn, one more thing left to learn. Keep going through the night till morning light. Machine stops spinning. The life keeps moving. Wind hitting the rooftop, city breathing below me. I climbed up just to get away from the noise that wasn't even loud, just inside my head. The stairwell smelled like dust and old paint. Every step echoed like it had something to say, but I wasn't listening. The door to the roof was slightly open like it expected me. Cold air hit my face the moment I stepped out. Sharp, clean, honest. The city stretched out in every direction, lights blinking like tired thoughts refusing to shut down. I leaned against the edge and just stood there. No phone, no direction, just distance. Cold sky, no sound. City lights all around, keep thinking. Through the night, under fading light. Cold air, hold still. Nothing moves, nothing will, keep breathing. Through the dark, searching for a spark. Down below, a highway kept moving like it didn't care what time it was. Cars passing like thoughts that never stay long enough to understand. A siren far away cut through the silence for a second, then disappeared like it never existed. I watched a plane cross the sky slowly, like it had nowhere urgent to be. Or maybe it just knew something I didn't. The wing got stronger, I pulled my jacket tighter, and for a moment everything Everything felt suspended, like the world was paused just long enough for me to notice it. Cold sky, no sound, city lights all around, keep thinking. Through the night, under fading light, cold air, hold still, nothing moves, nothing will, keep breathing. Through the dark, searching for a spark. I don't know how long I stayed up there. Time doesn't really behave on rooftops. It stretches or disappears depending on what you're carrying. Eventually I sat down near the ledge, letting the wind pass through everything I was holding on to. The city didn't change while I was watching it, but something in me did. Quietly, without asking permission, I stood back up and decided to go down. Not because anything was solved, just because staying forever isn't how anything works. Cold sky, still there, heavy thoughts in the air, keep moving. Through the gray, find another way. Cold night, fade slow, only I will know. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Cold sky, one last look, like an unfinished book. Keep breathing, don't fall, answer nothing at all.